Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 13th moon. Virgos, this reading is for you. Take what resonates and discard what doesn't. Obviously, this is a general message. We do have personal readings going on right now. All right, Whitney Moonshine at gmail.com. That's how you get a hold of me. And here we go. What do we got for Virgo today, please, Spirit? Okay, so we had an anomaly card come in reverse, and it turned itself around. You got to give it respect for doing that in my hand. Okay, I had no control of it. So we have anomaly in reverse. We have territory that came up first, okay? And then we also have scavenge. I feel like whatever is going on here, I feel like somebody has marked their territory with you, and with anomaly in reverse, I feel like that's not the first time. Okay, I feel like they're trying to do something authentic and original, and it's not authentic nor original. It's been done many a times. Okay, it's not some anomaly. They're not the first thing, blah, blah, blah. This is possibly somebody who is, and I'm getting like some type of copycat energy, playing the part out a little too well, you know what I mean? With the territory here, it's like they've marked their side. Yeah, somebody's marked a boundary with you. And like, I don't really know if it's good or not. That's the thing, because when this boundary got marked, now all of a sudden you're digging through the trash. Why are you all of a sudden digging through the trash? You know what I mean? But while digging through the trash, scavenging whatever, you know, you could find, you got some serious insight, which is possibly what you needed, because being a part of whatever now separated from you wasn't going to give you the information you needed or the life that you needed. So you had to go out and start some different routine, and now those ghosts are coming back and they want to fuck with you. It's going to take some teamwork to get rid of them. But the fear is yes. Okay. All right. I feel ya, crows, with luck. Okay. Dominance. Okay. So there is definitely something that's going on, and somebody's trying to mark in your turf. They're trying to get into your territory. Okay. They marked their territory off thinking that you would just go away and leave them alone. And then when you did go away and leave them alone, they were all of a sudden like, well, I want to know what they're doing. So then they came and they started spying on you. Okay, they came and started spying on you, and which is everything that's been done before. Okay, anything that these people are doing, this is not your first rodeo. This isn't the first hater that you've come across. This isn't the first bully you've come across. Okay, this is more like your 150th. Okay, so you know how to play this game now with these people, which is why you just walk away. There's no point in hanging out with a group that you know is being misled by a leader that is basically doing everything for himself and using a bunch of people to get there. And those people think that they're important, but the second that the mission is over, they go home and they don't care anymore. Nobody cares about them anymore. Nobody cares about the soldier once they come home. Okay. So it's like that. Okay. And now it's almost, these ghosts are coming back, like all these parents and all these people that thought they could make their children disappear and put up these boundaries and act like they could abuse people into doing things that they wanted them to do. All of those ghosts that they sent out, because every time that they put up their boundaries, every time they excluded you, they killed a little piece of you every time, right? Trying to change you systematically, trying to force you to do things. And if you didn't, obviously they're going to stop talking about you. Very narcissistic energies, right? Where they make your life, suddenly their life gets wrapped around in your life. And if you don't pay attention to everything they're doing and give them full awards and put them on your stage as the center act, you can't be in their life. Okay. When they want to be on your center stage, you better let them, or so shall it be, right? So I feel like now that you have found a different team to work with because your original team kicked you out of the group, you've now are rolling with this team of bigger energies. Okay, like, you're not so small anymore. And they have to find that out the hard way. Because there's going to be some type of fear instilled in them for what they did to you. For fucking around with you. Just because they could. Because they had more bullies against you than you had people that would fight for you. Right? Again, all thinking that they were the first ones to do this to you. They were the first ones to fuck with you. That, you were riding this pedestal and you needed to get down. Where everything is completely wrong. Like, there was no pedestal. You were not walking around like you were better than anybody. You were not acting like you were busting through people's territories and you could just do whatever you want. Like, these people treated you all of a sudden like that's how you were acting. Okay, so over your travels, it kind of seems like you have gained quite a lot of perspective and insight. Okay, and that beats their bullyism and bully tactics on, well, if we all think the same way, then we must be right. No. No. You could all just be delusional together, right? There's the nighttime and waterproof. There's definitely some attacks happening at night, okay? Because they want you in a panic. They want you unfocused and in torment energy, I think. And you have now become waterproof to their behavior. They're not expecting you to pull through this. Okay? Let alone suddenly have this fear. Like, if they walk up to you or if they run into you in real life, that something's going to happen. And there's nobody saying you're going to hurt them or that you're going to threaten them. But if they have done as many things as clearly they have done in the cards and they come face to face with you in public, their white pants might become brown, if you know what I mean. Because what they've done to you is enough that they're now scared shitless of you. Okay? Because now they know it wasn't a joke and that they weren't allowed to do what they did and just put these boundaries up and kick you out and fuck with you and just do whatever they wanted to do. They weren't allowed to do that, even though they had the power to. Right? So these ghosts are coming back. Okay? These ghosts are coming back. And I just heard Ben Affleck. I think that's The Town. Where he says he's talking to Fergie. And he says something, and then he's like, if something doesn't work out, I'm coming back here. And I'm going to kill both of yous in your own shop. And I not saying that there's murder involved in this at all. I'm not saying that, but that's the analogy of somebody who's done. Somebody who's not going to let some old man tell them how it's going to be anymore. I'm sorry, you're not out there. You're not fighting the battles. Shut the fuck up if you're sitting in your old man seat with your old man controller thinking that you can do and control people from your little rocking chair. You can't. From your little fucking living room. You can't. Right? But people got to they got to find that shit out the hard way. Okay? And this person has been taking some serious displacement out on you and others. And they need to learn. And they're going to find out the hard way of what it was like to fuck with you. Acting like they were the first ones to do it. And you were just this piece of shit that really deserved it. And somebody had to step up against you, eventually. And it was like, do you know how many people have stepped up to you? Do you know how many fights you've gotten into because people just won't leave you alone? People think that you're the problem. People think that you walk in and now conflict's here. When it's because people have a problem with you and they don't know how to deal with it. So they put it onto your shoulders, making you the excuse. Okay, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, obviously. Okay, Virgo. And like I said, we've got personal readings on. Please visit our sister channel, Whitney. I do that every time. Moonshine 13 here on YouTube with the collective readings and the live messages. All right, I hope it resonates. And we got Instagram and TikTok going. Everything is in the description box and in the about section. All right, peace out. Thank you so much for watching. And like I said, I really do hope it resonates. And I really do hope that you gain your power back, your perspective back, your money back, your luck back, and get back on your path. Because these people that threw you off by putting all these territories up like you weren't allowed to go places, they're getting clapped back at now. And you're free to go. You're free to roam, I heard. All right, so peace out. Take care.